Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Nick Harding from HA Art, and today I'd like to introduce the 121 Hoddle Street project. 121 Hoddle is the refinery headquarters for construction company McCorkell Constructions. In essence, the project is a bespoke and modular shed, and this project very much plays on the idea of a utilitarian structure for a utilitarian client. McCorkell's has a long history of building projects of public and architectural significance. They were looking to further elevate the company's profile, and this new headquarters was part of this new phase. The brief was a new purpose-designed head office to accommodate 30 staff and an administration team. And in the words of Damien Newton-Brown, the director, we wanted a fairly fluid, open plan office that allowed for collaboration rather than a series of enclosed rooms. The existing site housed a non-conforming industrial warehouse located on Hoddle Street, arterial, in an unexpected general residential zone. It is surrounded by a mix of Edwardian houses and warehouse conversions, but long-term industrial use of the site paved the way for us to propose a commercial building for the site. The key context was the neighbours on either side, a double-storey industrial building to the north and a single-storey residence to the south. A rear laneway takes you to West Richmond Station less than 100 metres away. From the brief, we developed a feasibility plan which demonstrated the need for 3 stories of building use. Then once we overlaid this program against the planning and site constraints of building forms started to evolve. So in this first slide, you see the existing warehouse envelope. The brief called for 3 stories of building program. We made a decision to set back off side boundaries to maintain a structural regime independent of the existing warehouse that allowed opportunities for natural light and natural ventilation. Res code setback was required to interface with the south residential property. And then the roof pitch was derived by the optimum angle for a solar array. A skeletal structure was born, driven by a repetitious 3-metre grid honouring the construction of a shed. The elongated sculpted form optimises key external views to the east and to the west. Highlighted in pink over each of the plans, you'll see the translucent interruptions in the building fabric. These translucent zones became an opportunity for vertical circulation and voids to bring natural light into the heart of the working space. So on the ground floor, ground floor houses a meeting room, administrative services and office amenities such as car parking and bike facilities. The primary stair and void is highlighted. Onto level 1 is a primary office space. The foyer area and stair void is highlighted to the west, and the rear lane staff entry and small meeting room is highlighted to the east. And then to level 2 provides a common staff amenities such as communal kitchen to the west and staff training and directors mezzanine to the east. In the section to the left, you can see the southern chamfer complies with res code, ensuring sole access to the neighbour's beloved fruit and vegetable garden, and the northern chamfer optimises the output for a 36 kilowatt solar array. In the long site section to the right, it demonstrates how the building steps down to 2 levels relating to the scale of the rear laneway. So from the street, it is immediately apparent how 121 Hoddle Street relates to the scale and typology of its residential context. It is designed to continue the rhythm of the streetscape. As an urban gesture, the building offers new interest and engagement to peak our commuters navigating the infamous Hoddle Street arterial. The authentic physicality of bricks and mortar of the existing warehouse epitomises a proud 90-year corporate identity and also the history and character of the Richmond locale. The optimism of the turquoise entry gives the visitors a sense of a progressive operation within. Moving inside the building, visitors are greeted by the reception desk as you approach the stairway to level 1. And from the reception desk, you are led via a translucent light well up the primary stairway into the heart of the office activity. From this image, you can see how the 2 demarcated vertical circulation zones allow natural light to permeate the space. At the arrival at level 1, you are greeted by the visitors' waiting area immersed in natural light amongst a double height void. Vertical connection between the staff and the teams was crucial. It allowed for communication between staff and visitors to the building that can witness the operation of the business firsthand. Now moving into the east-facing estimating area, openable windows and ceiling fans bring natural ventilation to the building. Continue the regime of the translucent slices through the building. The second incision at the eastern end facilitates a rear entrance and a small meeting room. Here we look across the double height void to the second floor mezzanine from the training area and director's suite. The communal kitchen and staff breakout area enjoys city views over East Melbourne. This elevation of the staff experience, quite literally in this case, was a crucial part of the 121 Hoddle project. Framing the west elevation on the top level are automated perforated steel louvers that allow the communal areas to be protected from the harsh afternoon sun. We work closely with McCorkell's technical fabrication team to develop this shading device. The result is a low-tech triumph of engineering and industrial design. A light sensor guides the west-facing louvers, slowly shifting their position as the sun moves across the sky. We engaged Finding Infinity to model design iterations for thermal performance and daylighting of the building envelope. The roof is angled for a 36 kilowatt solar array. This counteracts nearly all energy usage. This is an ongoing project whereby monitoring is helping the business understand its opportunities for efficiencies. In terms of cost value outcome, this is an extremely economical building for such an ambitious design. Of course, in this case, when the client was the builder, we can safely say that McCorkell demonstrated their cost-saving professional instincts and helped us distill our design down to its earnest essence. Into the rear laneway to the east of the building, we see the staff pedestrian and vehicular entries. The two-storey scale of the rear minimises overshadowing of the residents to the south and also relates to the nature of the laneway.
1 minute.
Of course, it's on Hoddle Street where the project truly makes its mark on the public domain. One Hoddle Street exemplifies what can be achieved through dialogue and collaboration. It's a building that is not only beautiful, functional, sustainable and economical, but one that means something to its company, its people and its place. Thank you very much.